6 minutes.
Is that long or short?
It's long.
Oh, okay.
We get sometimes 3, so, 6 seems very excessive.
Sorry.
I have to say, I find this movie so refreshing because in the atmosphere where we are constantly told that we can reach whatever goals we put our mind on, I think it's important to remind people that we should reach within our abilities. I mean, maybe a little bit further, but not too far. So I wonder what for you, that was the message for me. So I wonder what for you, what is the most important thing that the movie's
It was a cautionary tale for you.
In a way, yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, funnily enough, I watched it last night at the premiere, and I was with a friend afterwards, and in a way, I was trying to answer, because I know I think there's something very important about telling a story like this, but I was trying to work out what it was. Because there's this sense of, I mean, it didn't make me feel good, so what do we do?
Why are we telling the story? Yeah.
Why, actually, why?
Yeah.
It's because it's true, and the truth is probably edifying for us. It doesn't sound like a big pitch or an encouraging thing, but then you start to think, well, hang on a second. What about every Shakespeare tragedy, every Greek tragedy? All the enduring stories about the human condition. I'm not saying they all end badly, but we're talking about tragedies. Why do we have that long history and legacy of tragedy? And I don't think it's so we can all be depressed and say don't take any risks because it's all going to end badly. Mm-hmm. I think it's something that we need to see ourselves. In some ways, it's like Icarus, sailing too close to the sun. Mm-hmm. There's an understanding that things are bigger than us,
And I think those stories keep us. I mean, Shakespeare wrote fictional stories. This is a true story that follows a similar kind of narrative line. Mm-hmm. But if you think of tragedy as something you feel pity and you feel terror. Those are the things you're meant to feel when you, as an ancient Greek sitting in the theatre.
If I go on, my chances of survival would be 50-50. If I turn back, I face certain ruin. I can't go on, and I can't go home. So where else is there?
I think it keeps you human. I wish this hadn't happened. I wish Donald hadn't, disappeared and that his family hadn't gone through it. But it did happen, so it's a kind of it's immensely human story. I don't see it as a cautionary tale at all. I don't see it as, don't dare to dream your dreams. I see it quite the reverse.